mark a finish line. We'll do that on the back straightaway, and that'll give you that cool GPS overlay when you go back to watch your videos later on. Now, if you've already done this at some point, if you did that yesterday when you were on your lead follow, you don't need to do it again. But if you have not yet marked the finish line, I will give you a prompt on the back straightaway. All right, guys, take a deep breath, shake your hands out one last time, and follow me. We're going to be the first group onto the track. Let's work our way up to 4th gear as speed permits. Let's work our way up to 5th gear on the back straightaway. Good firm brake. Back down to 4th gear here as we approach turn 5. Ride the brake in. Straight shot up to turn 6 here, Dave. Use that white line on the left. As that line falls away, start your braking, start your steering input. Look out that left side window. Let the car rotate here, get all the way down to that red and white curb. So give it just a little bit more steering input through there. Back to the right for 7. Light pressure brakes for turn 8. Back to the left here. Stay left as we exit turn 8. We're down to 3rd gear for turn 9. Eyes to the right. Back up to 4th gear. Ease back on the throttle as you turn in. Get those right side tires on the curb. Then back to the power. 5th gear, eyes up here, Dave. Look beyond that one sign for your target. Choose that turn in now. Turn brake, back down to 4th. 4th gear for turn 1, guys. So you want to get on that brake a little bit earlier there, Dave, and ride it a little bit longer. Also, do me a favor there, Ron. Give me just a little bit more space between you and that car in front of you. At least another car length. Ride the white line here, Dave. 4th gear, turn in. Wheel straight for the drop. Light pressure brakes here as we approach turn 4. Crest the hill, right up next to that apex, and then feed that power in 5th gear. Get your downshift done nice and early. Center of the track, looking right here. Those of you further back in the group, don't worry about it if you're falling the ice. Your goal here, guys, should be accuracy, not trying to brake at the last possible second before corner entry. So making sure that we run good techniques out here, guys. Light pressure brakes here, looking left, Dave. Stay left. All the way down to 3rd gear for turn 9. Eyes to the right. Good. Back on that power, 4th gear. Ease back on the throttle as you turn in. Get that right side on the curb. Eyes up. Accelerate 5th gear. Look beyond that one sign. Now get to the brake a little bit earlier this time. Lighter pressure with a longer duration. Now get down to the inside edge here at turn 1. This is where all the grip is. Newer pavement down here, so get down there earlier and you'll get a better drive coming out of the corner. Push it out to the right, back to the left. Down to 3rd gear for turn 2 here. Get up on the curb with me. Catch the end of the exit curb, ride the white line, 4th gear. Turn in, get those wheels straight for the drop. Light pressure brake here just to keep a little weight on those front tires as we turn in. Crest the hill and roll into that power. Let's open it up to 5th. Get that downshift done. Turning right here. Good, nice approach there, Dave. Nice job. Into our apex to make it a straight shot up to our white line here on the left. Use that white line as your visual reference for turn 6 here. Turn your head, look out that left side window. Feel that car pivot around you. All the way down to that curve. Good, nice and smooth. Back to the right for 7. Little pressure brakes for turn 8 to the left. That helps it bite and it helps you stay left as you exit the corner to set up for 9. Down to 3rd gear for 9. Nice and smooth on that throttle. Up to 4th. Try to stay out of pit lane. Into that apex on the right. Back to the power, 5th gear, eyes up. Trust those tires here, Dave. Lots of grip. Now start slowing it down. Get that downshift to 4th. Ride it in. All the way down to the inside edge here. Get on that brake a little bit harder initially. Push it out to the right when you go by that apex. the curb, ride the curb, fourth gear. Turn in, wheel straight for the drop. Now just a heads up here, Dave, as we come to the back straightaway, we're going to back our pace down and gather up our group. Nice job here, buddy. Let's go ahead and slow our pace here, Dave, and I'll have you move over to the right side of the road. Nice job. The rest of you guys, you're going to join us here on the back straightaway. So come on up, Rudy, right behind me. So Dave, you're going to let those two cars go by. You'll tuck in a line behind that gray Grand Sport. And just a reminder, if you guys have not marked the finish line, go ahead and mark it now since we're going slow in a straight line on the back straightaway. So if you haven't marked the finish line, bottom right-hand side of your screen. Dave, you got to keep that car on the track, buddy. So guys, be aware of your surroundings here, guys. Be aware of your surroundings. I can't have you guys be dropping wheels in a straight line when we're going 5 miles an hour, so let's pay attention here. All right, let's build our pace as we approach turn 6. Let's get up to fourth gear, guys. Fourth gear, everybody. All right, looking left here, Rudy. Looking for that apex. Let that car rotate here. We call this corner patience for a reason. All the way down to that red curve, then back on the power, nice and smooth for 7 to the right. Light pressure brakes for turn 8 to the left. Helps you stay left as we approach turn 9, where we go down a third gear. Nice firm brake for turn 9. Get it slowed, let it rotate, tuck into that apex, and then back on the power. Nice and smooth up to fourth. Ease back on the throttle as you turn in here, Rudy. Get on that curve to the right. Back to the power, fifth gear. Eyes up, look beyond that one sign for your target. Start your braking nice and early. Get down to fourth gear. Now ride that brake in and get all the way to the inside edge here. That's where the grip is. Get on that inside edge. Get to the apex, then squeeze. Push it out to the right. Back to the left. Good firm brake here. Down to third gear, Rudy. Get all over this curve. Get all over it. Nice job. Catch the exit curbing. Ride the white line. Fourth gear. Turn in and get those wheels straight for the drop. Just the light brusher brakes as we approach turn 4. Keep that front end settled as we crest the hill right into that apex. Back on the power, up to the fifth. Get that car slowed down. Nice smooth downshift. Center of the track, looking right here. Ease that pressure as you're turning. Keep turning that wheel to your right into that apex. Make it a straight shot up to 6th gear. Get right up to the white line on the left. As that line starts falling away, that's your visual cue. Get on the brakes, start your steering into it, let the car rotate here, all the way to that curve. Light pressure brakes for turn 8, helps the car turn. We're all the way down to third gear for turn 9 here. Tight corner, guys, make sure you get the car slowed down enough. Into that apex, back on the power. Up to fourth. Ron, give me a little bit more space, buddy. Give me one more car length at minimum. Fifth gear here. Start braking nice and early here, Rudy. Down to fourth gear. Ride the brake in all the way down to that inside edge. Push it out to the right when you get to that apex. Back over to the left for that turn-in cone. Good firm brake, down to third, all over the curb here. Get all over it, don't be shy. Up to fourth gear, ride the white line. Turn in and get those wheels straight as you go through the drop. Slide pressure brakes as we enter turn 4. Keep weight on those front tires as you turn in. Speed it in up to 5th gear. Get that downshift done, ride your brake in. And all the way right here, find that apex. Keep turning that wheel till you're right to it. Good. Straight shot up to 6. Use that white line. Out that left side window here. Patience. Let the car rotate. Feed that power in gradually as you go by that red and white curve. Back to the right for 7. Build a rhythm through this section here, guys. Light pressure brakes for turn 8 to the left. Stay left as you exit turn 8. Set up for 9. Down to third gear. Good firm brake there. Onto that apex curve, then back to the power, up to fourth. Wrong facing. Into that apex there, Rudy, and up to 5th gear. Looking beyond that one sign for our turn-in cone. Good firm brake, get that car slowed. Back down to 4th gear here for turn number 1. Get down to that inside edge. Good, nice approach there, Rudy. Get to that apex, then push it out to the right. Good firm brake here, down to 3rd, looking right, get on the curb. go through the drop. Now just a heads up here, guys, as we come to the back straightaway, we will be slowing our pace down for our next driver rotation. So nice job there, guys. So far, so good. Well done there, Rudy. Go ahead and move on over to the right side of the road.
That's awesome. Whoa!
All right, Rudy, so fall to the back of the group behind that red Z06. We're going to all move over to the right side of the road together as a group here so we can get a little bit more space from the group in front of us. I don't want to catch them mid-lap. So guys, I'm hearing a lot of PTM coming from your cars. If your car is making a fluttering noise as you're exiting the corner, that means you probably got to your gas A, too early, and B, too hard. So if you're hearing a lot of that fluttering noise around the track, you need to kind of readjust your throttle application, because I'm hearing a lot of PTM coming from all three cars behind me. It's a really distinct noise, so make sure you guys are being a little bit smoother with your throttle application here. All right, so let's get going. Back over to the left side of the road. Let's all work our way to fourth gear. Here we go. No real need for the brake at this speed, Ron. Just turn in, center of the track, eyes to the right. Let's open it up as we exit turn 5 and build our pace towards turn 6. Out of pit lane there, Ron. Fifth gear. Get that car slowed down. Back down to fourth. Ride and brake in here. All the way to that inside edge. Down to third for turn 2 here. Get up on the curb. Fourth gear. Wheel straight as we go through the drop. Light pressure brakes as we approach turn 4. Eyes up as we crest the hill right into that apex. Speed the power in gradually. You're a little bit early there. Get your downshift done nice and early. That brake in. Use that brake balance to help you get through the entrance of the corner quickly. Well done. Out to the right. Down to third gear for turn 2 here. Get up on the curb with me. Wheel straight as we go through the drop. Fourth gear. Slide, touch of brakes as we enter turn 4 here. The rest of the group, if you guys are falling behind a little bit, don't worry about it. Focus on driving your line. Focus on being safe back there, driving to a pace that you feel comfortable with. I'm going to gather you guys up next time on the back straight.
Yeah, I'm overheating a little bit.
So that's fine. Go to a higher gear. If you guys are in automatic, use 6th gear. Trust those tires, buddy. There you go, there you go. 5th gear, eyes up. Get her slowed, nice and early. Get that downshift done. Dive down to the inside a little bit sooner there. Patient, get to that apex and push it out. Down to third. Looking right here, get up on the curb. Catch the exit curbing, fourth gear. Don't go that wide over the exit curbing. Try to just ride it with your left tires. Light pressure brakes here. Now heads up, Ron. We're going to back our pace down and gather up our group on the back straightaway. Nice laps, buddy. Nice laps. So go on over to the right side of the road with me here. Alright guys, come and join us on the right side of the road here. So guys, we're going to do our cool down lap now. Okay guys, work your way up to fifth gear here. If your car is still a little hot, you can work your way to sixth gear as speed permits. We're going to take our cool down lap here, guys. Make sure you give each other plenty of space. If you're right up behind the car in front of you, you'll just be sucking on hot exhaust fumes and you're not going to do much to cool the car down. So give yourselves at least 3-4 car lengths in between each car. We're going to go around for one more lap here as cool down. Again, we're going to make sure that you're in fifth gear or higher, fifth or sixth gear minimum. So as we cruise around at this slightly reduced pace, use this time to work on the accuracy of your driving line here, guys. Remember, we cannot sacrifice accuracy for speed because speed is nothing without that measure of accuracy. So make sure that once the pace starts coming up, that we don't sacrifice the accuracy of our car placement, because then we'll end up being in the wrong position. And on a racetrack like this, where it's really flowy, lots of technical corners, you know, every corner that you take is going to affect the next few corners after that. So make sure that you're being accurate with your car placement so that you're not messing it up in two and costing yourself speed down the straightaway on the approach to 5, because it has that sort of snowball effect. Keep the hands where they belong on the wheel. We're still on the racetrack, guys. Using a light touch of brakes here for turn 5. Just enough brakes to keep the car nice and balanced and get yourself through the corners. So use this to work on your momentum as well, right? Since we're not using horsepower and torque to get ourselves off the corners, we can use this time to work on our mid-corner momentum and keeping that up as much as we can. Because at the end of the day, guys, on a track like this, that's really what matters the most. It's not how high of a top speed you can get to, but it's how high we can keep our minimum speed. Left turn signals on, guys. Follow me into pit lane. So nice job on that first session here, guys. It is the first session of the day. There's plenty more driving to do, so well done out there. You guys heard those shift points for the first time, so hopefully you guys are starting to pick up on those. We'll be calling those out throughout the day today. If you have an SD card inserted, go ahead and stop that recording now, and then we're going to make our way back